What's your Tyler's back with the Tom and Jerry movie review, the 1990s version. It is. Um, I already did the second one 3 years ago. Coincidentally, the same year that movie took place, 2021. The first movie review was 2021 in I believe it was November. November. I, I think it was November. Yeah, that was the first movie review I did. Was the Tom and Jerry 2021. Now we're moving 3 years later. We're back to doing another Tom and Jerry movie. Um, this is nostalgic for me, really. Again, I have the VHS version of it, so that's the one I watch a lot. But anyways, so the release date here in the United States was July 30th, 1993, but the VHS version, the this was I think it's the re-release. So yeah, 1999, I believe this was a re-release. I don't see it on the tape. Or maybe no, this is a different version. No, I believe it was the 90. This tape was re-released in '99. Yeah, but regardless, in Germany it was October 1st, 1992. So I'll tell you that one. But here in the U.S. it's 1993. That's gonna be the we'll see on the title of it. That's what the U.S. version was. But anyways, again, this movie is nostalgic for me, really. But anyways, Tom's owner moved to a new house, but he is distracted by his pursuit of Jerry and is left behind by a moving van. Tom chases the van, but is attacked by a bulldog. It's not Spike, unfortunately. Him and Butch are not in this movie. The black cat, that is. I can't make my reference to him because he's now Pete Dunne, but the first name is Pete. Another black cat from Mickey Mouse. Whatever. And forced to hide in the empty house. And then the next morning, the house is demolished, leaving Tom and Jerry homeless. And wandering the street until they meet a stray dog named Puggies or Purgies and his flea combining Frankie. Upon introducing themselves, Tom and Jerry discovered they can both speak. This is the only time that Tom and Jerry ever talk, which brings me to a little wondering. It's like, why couldn't they always talk in the rest of their lives in the cartoon shows? That's always bugged me about in this movie. And I'm not talking about Bugs Bunny because another Warner Brothers uh per own production, because why couldn't they talk around after this movie? This always bugs me a lot. You know, they talk in this movie. This is the only time they ever talk. Regardless, are presumed to be friend each other to survive. But when Jerry attempts to be Tom's friend, Tom disagrees, leaving Jerry to do the same, while Tom and Jerry search for food. And then Purgie and Frankie are captured by dog catchers with freaking masks. I don't want to curse because this is a cartoon I'm doing. And while Tom is confronted by a hostile group of signed alley cats, Jerry trapped them in a sewer. Tom and Jerry soon meet Robin. I'm not talking about the one from Batman, okay? it's the little girl. Starlet, a young runaway girl who wonders who wounded father was supposedly killed in an avalanche during the entering tablet while her mother had died when she was just a baby. Robin and her family forward while put in the custody of her evil grand aunt Pertwee Fig and her lawyer Lickboot. They're the villains of this movie. Spoiler alert. This movie is what? 31 years ago? Almost. Oh, in the US that is. Who sees Robin only as a mentor to keep their Auburn wallet. A local popo officer, finds and brings Robin, Tom, and Jerry to her home. Quotation marks. Fig recruiter allowed Tom and Jerry to stay, but the par food fight with Fig's modern obese skateboarding rigged Dutch and Frandering and their discovery of a temporary confront the survival of Robin's father confirmed Fig to send them to the Saturn Animal Treasury. Dr. Apple will check. His public persona as kind animal lover allows Fig to factor as far as Robin as she looks her in the act to prevent her from learning of her father's survival. Tom and Jerry reunite with Percy and Fred. Yeah, Dr. Apple is another villain in this movie. Who suggests using a neighboring control panel to release the cages, freeing the capture animals, and Snoopy, I believe. Or no, that's not the one I'm thinking. I'm thinking about Charlie Brown. I forgot who that dog was. Tom and Jerry reunited with Robin and informed her that her father survived. The three set out on a raft to find Robin's father, but the raft suddenly stuck in a place by a ship and separated them. Meanwhile, in Tablet, Robin's father is alert of his daughter's situation and flees back to America to find her. The next day, friggin' Lickboot placed a budget $1 million bounty on Robin that they have no intent on paying. Robin is found and hosted by amusement park manager Captain Cuddly and his protege puppet Squawk. Katie and Squawk are informed currently to Robin until they see Frigg's bounty on the milk cart. Of all freaking things, a milk cart? Whatever. Those ain't gonna work. Really. And Wheeling that declare Robin on a Ferris wheel and contact Fig, Applekeek, and his dog catchers, aka burglars, basically. Also learn of the bounty. and attempt to collect it before Fig arrives. Tom and Jerry find and rescue Robin, trap the burglar dog catchers, and escape in the paddle stream with Fig, Lickboot, Frandrain, Katie Squad, and Applejack in hot pursuit. It's basically a chase scene, and this is like the best part of the movie. Applejack falls from the bridge and sinks Katie and Squawks Dandering while Fig, Lickpook, and Frederick head to Robin's nest, a small cabin where Robin and her father rather, spends their summer, protected that she will hide there. At the cabin, Tom, Jerry, and Robin are ambushed by Fig, Lickpook, and Frederick. Robin was angry that and Fig had lied to her, and further notice refused to listen and refused to return to her. But during the beef, the cabin in beef clash in oil lamp is knocked over and set afire. And while Fig, Liphook, and Fred attempt, I'm just gonna say that, okay, to escape, Tom and Jerry saves Robin and then takes referee on the roof. Fig, Liphook managed to vacate the cabin, but stumble on Fred's skateboard and crash onto the panel streamer while sails off control down the river. Robin's father arrives by the helicopter and rescues her while Tom and Jerry barely manage to survive the cabin collapse. The pair begins a new life in Robin's luxury via and return to their old habits, of course. Um, Basically, that's how the movie ended. We will not see another Tom and Jerry movie until 2021. If you want to see that, I did that already. That was like the first one I did. Again, why they didn't talk after this? I know, I get they're not supposed to, but they talked here. All I have to say is a B minus for this. Because, yeah. So, next movie review, we're going to do another Rock movie. The spin-off of the Fast and Furious one, which is Hobbs and Shaw. And, yes, that's The Rock. This one has, I believe this has Roman Reigns in it. Yeah, I believe it does. I think this one has Roman Reigns in it. Yeah, we're going to do this one next. But join me tomorrow for my open season video game review, okay? Like this video, comment down below, subscribe to this channel right here, and click the notification bell, as well as my secondary channel, Tales Retro Reviews, so you'll see this Thursday, WCW Spring Stampede 2000. And I'll see you there. Bye-bye.